morning. My name is Donald Donabedian.
Before he goes on, hello guys, welcome to the show. And on today's episode of the show, I'm going to be reviewing the biggest developer right now in Eko Atlantic. This developer has 6 consecutive projects that are ongoing in Eko Atlantic and then the market. So we're going to be reviewing them. We're going to be looking at the level of progress, how far they have gone, and also we're going to be looking at the prices. So sit back, relax, and join. If you've been thinking of investing, if you have invested, and this video is for you. If you're also just very curious about the general progress of how things are going in the Atlantic, and you're one of the people that says, "Oh, nothing is going in Atlantic," then this video is for you. So we'll be going through all of it. The very first one is their most completed project. So this is the project they've gone farthest, and it's called the A&A Tower. And let's go. Donna Bedian is on the beat.
I'm the project manager of A&A Towers, who are now located in VI, Eko Atlantic City. As you can see, the nice view. Today, we're going to speak about the progress that we've done in the last 2 months, and I have many things to show you. Okay, we are now at the penthouse on the high level.
Now, before he goes on in the penthouse, let me just tell you guys that the penthouse is sold out. The penthouse. So a client of mine, he was interested in getting something in the penthouse, and we reached out, and it is sold out as a matter of fact. And if I can just pull out the pricing, so this is all that is left now. You have left on this 19th floor, you have left on the 18th floor, and then you have on the 13th floor. And these are the prices. Just number one to tell you that the market is crazy. And in fact, another penthouse at Azuri Tower is now selling for $15 million. But let's actually go back. Let's go back to what the Nebedian was saying.
See, all the plaster works have been done, have been accomplished. The piping work for the sockets and for electrical wiring, they are also have been done. This is the master room. The plaster is done. All the gauging and preparation for tiling is also done. Okay, so as we showed you earlier, this is the main firefighting riser for the building. This is on the first staircase. Now it has been under 10 bar pressure for 5 days. And now...
So basically, all he's just talking about is talking about the internal systems and what they have in this is up to 24 floors, I think. It's up to 24 floors. Like I said, you can see it is almost done. As a matter of fact, they have show units that are available. This is where you shine. What do you guys think? I think, first of all, that is it doesn't necessarily jump out in the sense that, oh, well, this is luxury, but it is very functional, what you can have in any Western or European country, North American country. I do think that I would also give the caveat that this is not typical in that whatever you're going to have, since it's also pre-construction, is off plan, you would obviously have more say in the finishing. I do think that a lot of the finishing could have been worked with, some of the appliances as well could have been more of the ones that you're used to. But I think that it is a good finishing. I think that it looks solid. And what do you think? That's for the A&A Tower. Like I said, it's the most completed one right now. They've gone so very far. So if you want to look at the pricing, like I said before, the 13th floor is going for $620,500, and it's the size of 170 square meters, 3 bed. The 18th floor is going for five. There are 2 units, 503, 538. 19th floor is 620. And if you're looking for something that is maybe a bit higher, the last time that I did ask, I think there was something just beneath that just opened up secondary market that was just beneath the penthouse, and it was two bedrooms or 3 bedrooms. Yeah, so you could actually put them together to get up to a 4 bedroom. So that's available as well, and yeah, it's subject to requests. So anything higher than the 19th floor, it's subject, the pricing is subject to you making a request and seeing if that's something that you're really, really interested in. But what do you think? This is your very first property. So we'll be going to the second property now, and that property is called the Hive. And the reason why the second property that we're going to be looking at is because it is facing the planned US consulate that's going to be in Eko Atlantic. So let's go.
Hi, I'm Innocent Okonofa. I'm the project architect for the Hive. Briefly, I want to update you on the level of progress we've achieved within the short period. First, we started with the excavation of our foundation, the trenches, and then we proceeded to cast the foundation footing. Next, we went on to install our block work. That's the block work on our foundations. We moved on to install the reinforcements. As you can see, we have our reinforcement already installed. The essence of this is to ensure that we cast our basement wall within the shortest period in line with our project schedule. Here is the piles that we have opened up. Upon opening of the pile, we also commenced the test. That's the PIT test. That's why they are all exposed to enable us carry out our PIT test as well as our load test. Thank you.
Okay, so that was a simple and sweet, simple and short. This is the pricing for the Hive, and they're in the piling stage, obviously, as you had just seen, and so this is also a bit cheaper. And honestly, the selling point is that unlike A&A that's gone very far, also has a sea view. I forgot to mention the A&A, the very first one, it has a sea view. This one is going to be facing the US consulate, and the second embassy view is starting from the 396. So just say 380K, basically. That's what you're going to be paying. And you can actually spread your payments up to 12 months. The initial deposit will be $115,000. That's for the second embassy view. And the third floor is going for 382, the fourth floor $407, the fifth floor $394, the fifth and the sixth floor, which is a maisonette of 2 floors of for 4 bedrooms, is going for 516, and the eighth is $413,000. Now, if you want to live here, then you can take a bite. If you're also an investor, what I would say is make the comparable to, because Lagos in many ways can be compared to London in that they are both mega cities. In fact, Lagos has a greater population, and Lagos is emerging to be the bastion when it comes to West Africa as a place to invest and also for the projected growth. So in Nine Elms, where the US consulate is in the UK, you're seeing apartments, penthouses as well, going for as high as 15 million pounds. So I'm not saying this is going to get there, but I'm saying if everything that they are promising is going to happen in Eko Atlantic, that may be the type of return that you are looking at, and that may be the type of asking price it will be before it does end, before it completed or after it's completed. So, I mean, the highest price here is about $500,000 for the fifth and the sixth floor maisonette, and you know that rental income and people that would want to come and stay in an apartment block that's close by, and especially foreigners, expats, and those guys that really, really spend money. So I think if you can afford it, and also if you're looking at the Eco Atlantic as a place you're willing to take the punt, then you can get into the market. This is the pricing. Contact me for more details. Let's move on.
Good afternoon. I'm Ralph Nader, project manager at Phoenix Tower.
Now, this is Phoenix Tower. Phoenix Tower is close by, and it has a proximity to the Hive, and also as well the US consulate. Now, this is the third development by this same developer in Eko Atlantic.
Phoenix Tower now reaches level 17, where we already completed the 20 pieces of our precast beams and looking to complete the 126 pieces of precast slabs. Meanwhile, in block work, we are moving very fast, where we reach already level 11. My name is Ralph Nader, and this is the update of Phoenix Tower project.
So Phoenix Tower as well is just like A&A. It has gone very far. They've done everything. They've done the piling. They've gone up to, he said they're on the 17th floor right now, and they are going up to the 20-something floor. And let's look at the pricing for Phoenix Tower as well. So a bit more pricey. So you have the floors that are available from 9th, 13th to 15th floor. Let me just change where I am so you can see this. 13th, yep, it stops at the 13th floor. So the 9th floor, you can get a 3-bed for $481,000, 531,000, $489,000. The 11th floor is the cheapest, and it's the 1-bed. I struggle to see the utility for a 1-bed, because with a family, obviously you can't live in a 1-bed except you're a single person, and also the rental value for a 1-bed. So I really struggle to see the utility for a 1-bed. I think if anything, you should just get either the 3-bed. Actually, that's all that's available, 500. But I mean, if you have another thought concerning it, you can prove me wrong. So that's the Phoenix Tower. There also is the Phoenix Rising, which is another development, but we're not going to see that, so that we could wrap this up on time. So it is the Phoenix Tower. That one, unlike the Phoenix, they are still in the foundation stage and they are coming up. So you can see the Phoenix Rising. This is the 5th development by this developer. And I think what I'm even thinking is what is their funding source? How are they able to fund all these projects? I know for a surety that they are off takers. And also, this is what people that say nothing is happening in Eko Atlantic. A lot is happening. People are investing in Eko Atlantic. And if you're thinking of investing, you can contact me for more information. And you can see that things are happening in Eko Atlantic. And then the final one is the Bijou. So these two has gone quite some ways. They are in the final period. In fact, I think we should actually play. They are the 4th level. Let's play it.
The project manager of this beautiful tower. We have achieved the 4th level, which is the final podium level. And we started with the verticals going up into the 2 separate buildings that you can see on the signboard here. With our precast beams already on site, we are starting with the installation. And throughout this week, we will also have our hollow core slabs on site, which we will be also installing. And you will be seeing the 2 separate buildings of the tower going up. Throughout the coming month, we will be casting the 5th and the 6th level of the 2 towers. These are the precast beams that arrived to site, and we already started the installation. As you can clearly see as well, the reinforcement for the remaining verticals. As you can see now, for the other building on the other side, the verticals are almost done. We are on the precast installation of our beams, soon enough our hollow core slabs. And for this building on this side, we are doing our reinforcement for our verticals. Following, the formwork will come to this side, and we'll continue on pouring our concrete so that we can start as well doing the installation of our precast beams and hollow core slabs, which then after that you will clearly see that we have a left-hand tower and a right-hand tower.
So to make a clarification, this is actually in Ikoyi. So my bad. This is in Ikoyi, and they have gone. I think also it just makes me even more and more curious on how or where their funding sources, because this is really impressive. Developers struggle in Lagos, just one development, but they are doing all these developments concurrently at the same time. So I think what that says is that this developer is serious. This developer is serious about timeline. This developer is going to complete your project. It's not going to be an abandoned project. And this developer is, I give them kudos for that. So the 3 bed, this is almost $1 million. Anyways, I have to, don't shoot the messenger. But it's so interesting how Lagos is. Lagos is trying. Lagos is trying. Lagos is competing with the world because these are prices you'd see anywhere in the world. So 3 bed is $756,000. At the 20 at the fourth floor for 240 square meters, and it goes as high as $1.3 million. That is quite something. And this is pre-construction. But if you want a 1 bed, again, I struggle to see the utility of a 1 bed, either for a family or for even an investment. Um, but then you never know. You can't use it for an Airbnb because most people want studio for Airbnbs. So if that's what you want to use it for, that's it. Anyways, so you have it. These are I thought it was six actually. It's five developments in Eko Atlantic, one in Ikoyi. They even have another one in Glover Road. If you're interested in getting something in Glover Road, you can contact me. So, what do you think about it? What do you think about the progress? What do you think about the developer? What do you think about the for the civil engineer guys and for the people that are talking about the quality? I think it's very, very solid. Every single thing it will rival any condo anywhere in the world, And if you're interested, taking a punt in that area, Eko Atlantic via axis, you can see the coastal road is coming up, so you can see that in a very short time, you would actually be seeing the benefits of that. So if you're interested contact me for inspection, for more inquiries, for the brochure, and for any introductions that you want. Thanks very much for watching. This is the Only Home TV show. You had Only Home. Believe that Only Home. Only in the property should not make you lose sleep. So we're committed to giving you the very best property recommendations and insider real estate. Kindly like, share, subscribe, drop a comment, and I'll see you at the very next video. Bye bye.